Hey everybody, sorry for the little bit of background noise that we have, but today we're doing another pick a card. Pick a card about your emotions, a message to you about your emotions from your guides, angels, whatever, your spiritual team. So pause if you need to, pick a pile, and timestamps are down below. Alright, first we're going to start with the Mad Octopus. So you guys might not be feeling necessarily favorable lately. Definitely getting that there's a lot of frustration. I'm not necessarily sensing a lot of anger, maybe just a lot of frustration, which I hear is stemming from distrust. Not trusting in yourself, not trusting in the universe, not trusting in your plan or your purpose or your path. But there's a lot of trust that needs to be reinstilled in your mentality. There's been a lot of things that have been going wrong lately, so it's like I don't know how to feel. I don't know if I'm hearing, am I wrong for feeling like this? Yeah, okay, okay. let me get some cards. All right, give me a message about Power One's emotions. We have Square, challenge. It says creates tension, stalls, sounds the alarm, motivates, pressures into, frustrates, demands, struggles, reorients, hurts, works out, and reconciles. So yeah, you guys are definitely going through a lot of challenges, a lot of things that have just been like pushing you back. And then we have on the bottom of the deck Aquarius, the innovator. So it's like there might be a lot of things that you want to do, a lot of things that you want to say, a lot of places that you want to go, but it's just like every time you figure, okay, I want to do this, or I want to say this, whatever, it's like you always come into that opposition. You always find something that's blocking your path. And I heard that's just an illusion. Okay, Spirit's saying that the things that are necessarily blocking your path aren't necessarily blocking your path. I'm hearing you can't use that as an excuse. The things that are blocking your path right now are just obstacles and tests being thrown at you by Spirit to see if you're going to trust yourself to make the moves that you know deep down in your soul that you need to make. Okay, because yeah, with this innovator right here, this might also be pertaining to radical decisions needing to be made or wanting to be made around your love life, around your relationships, around your partners, your stability, stuff like that. Yeah, but with this Aquarius card, it's like definitely wanting to seek new adventures, new friends, new I'm hearing new family members, new circles. Yeah, this is definitely about wanting to maybe step into a different type of energy or step into a different type of situation, because what you have right now, it's frustrating you. And it's really challenging, really annoying. It's like, oh, the energy that you're dealing with is like really, really hard to deal with. And it's really, for somebody I heard it's disgusting. Okay, let's see. You know what? I'm gonna actually do some tarot. I was gonna do nothing but oracle, but we're gonna do some tarot. Actually, Pile 1 with the Mad Octopus. What's going on? What do we want to tell them about their emotions? What are they focusing on? What do they need to focus on, and how they can get there? Okay, what are they focusing on? Seven of Wands. You're focusing on all the problems. I heard, no, I'm focusing on how to overcome these problems. But Spirit is saying you might be focusing a little bit too much on these problems. And I know it might seem a little contradictory, because the only way to solve your problems is to focus on the problem or to think about the problem, to plan. But Spirit is saying that when your opportunity arises, you're gonna know when to jump. Yeah, he's literally jumping too. You're gonna know when to jump. Spirit is gonna throw that that sign to you that's like now, and you're gonna know that that's what it is. Okay, because a lot of you guys, like I said, I've been wanting to make a move, wanting to make a change, wanting to do something different, waiting for that opportunity to do something different. And Spirit's saying that the reason you can't necessarily bring yourself to 100% make that change, and well, okay, sorry, just gotta clear it out because they give me so many messages at one time. So it's a lot of you make the change and then you go back on the decision. It's like, okay, so I want to leave this job, and then when you finally tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna leave, it's like you go into the job and your employer's like, hey, you know, we moved you to a new desk in a better space, or da 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 da, and you're like, okay, well, maybe this can work. And then, you know, like, you start to get back into the flow of things, and then it's like, nope, this really isn't working for me. I am gonna leave my job. I'm really gonna leave my job this time. And then you go back into work and your employer is like, hey, we raised your pay, you know, like, you're due for a pay raise, like, and then it's like, oh, maybe I should stay. And like I said in the beginning of the reading, these are just the lessons, the obstacles that Spirit is pushing at you. Spirit saying, yeah, it might get better in a certain instance, whether it's job, relationship, whatever. Yeah, it may be better, it may be getting better in little ways, but Spirit is saying, if it's not getting better at the root of the problem, if you're unhappy, if you're unfulfilled, if you're unsure, then Spirit's saying that is not for you. This pile, you know when something's for you. You're 100%, not always 100%, but you're more than sure when something is deeply for you, like deeply at your soul level. You know when something is for you. So Spirit is saying, stop with all the maybe, or what if it's not, what if I can't achieve it, what if it's unobtainable. Spirit's saying, you know deep down if it's for you. Okay? And Spirit is saying, when you need to jump, when you need to make the moves, it'll become extremely apparent. So stop. It's like you guys are looking at every turn like, when do I go? When do I go? When do I go? Stop trying to rush the process, okay? You're only going to... the movement, the change, whatever it is that needs to be shifted is only going to be and stay shifted when it is meant to happen. And that's why Spirit says it might feel like every time you make this decision, you have to sort of go back on this decision. And that is because it might not necessarily be the time. Spirit's saying this timing on this has to be correct. Whatever you're dealing with, whatever decision that you need to make, the timing needs to be correct, like 100% correct. So this is why it's like you're getting antsy, but you're not doing anything, like you're not really making any moves, or when you make moves, you always get knocked back in that position. It's because you feel the time is coming up for you to make this decision or do what you have to do, but it's not there just yet, okay? But you feel it coming. So this is why you're very confused. Like, I feel like I need to do something, but I feel like I can't at the same time. That's the reason. Okay, so your mood, where you should be, and then how to get there. So where should you be with your moods right now? The Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, and it's still reverse. I want to get a clarifier for that because I'm getting sort of like two messages. Can I clarify this? Okay. Okay. So instead of being in this energy that you are right now, where it's like, when do I move? When do I move? When do I do this? When do I do that? Spirit actually wants you to be in like that limbo, undecided. Okay. It's making a lot of sense. There's a lot of mystery going on right now. You don't have all of the information or all of the lessons or all of the healing, whatever it is, you don't have all the pieces to the puzzle. It's like you want to, like, you know, when people put a puzzle together and then they like glue it or whatever, and they set it and like they put it in a picture frame and hang it up. It's like you want to just be at that point where you have the picture frame hung up on your wall, but you're still missing pieces to the puzzle. It's not gonna work like that. And even if you do it like that, it's not gonna be as fulfilling as it would if it was the whole thing, you know? So spirit wants you to be in this like undecided energy right now. They're saying that you have to, it's not even undecided, they're saying that you have to be open to possibilities. And they also want you to be so the Page of Cups, especially in this tarot deck, the fish is out of the cup. So he has nothing blocking his intuition anymore. He is seeing clearly what's going on and exactly where he was wrong. But since it's reversed, it's like spirit wants you to have to dive into the mystery. Spirit, it's not like spirit wants you obsessing over the problem, but spirit does want you to do a little digging, do a little work, do a little thinking on exactly what's going on and how to fix the situation or what to do. Spirit doesn't want you to be constantly obsessing over it, but they do want you to put in a little bit more thought because maybe you're not seeing things clearly. Ooh. I don't know. I just have to show this card. So if this relates to anybody, this is the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know. I just felt like I had to show it, but I don't want to read it for some reason. How can you... I'm not even going to ask how can you get into this energy that they want you to be in, because they want you to get into an energy that's just like, it's like surrender and receptivity. Receptiveness? I don't know. Is that a word? I don't know. Okay, so I'm not even going to do how they want you to get there. I'm going to do like advice. Let's just hop straight into advice because I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. We'll get some of these, one of them, and then two of those cards. Okay. We got three. We'll actually take all three of these. We have grieve your losses. So whatever it is that you're about to let go of, that you have to let go of, that you have let go of already, grieve your losses. Don't just feel like, yeah, I made the right decision, so I can't be upset about it. Yeah, you could be upset about it. Or like, it's just like, let's say you just got a better job, but you sort of liked your old job, so you're grieving the loss of your old job. And it's like, just because you got better or you know better is coming to you doesn't mean that you have to be that you can't be upset about what you did lose, because it is still not necessarily a loss, but it is something that you may miss or something. Everything comes into our life for a reason. It's okay to miss certain experiences, certain people, certain things, even if it's not for you. Okay, we have two more. Do something different. What was I saying through the whole reading? Do something different. And with the heart here, I'm really getting that this has to be a heart over head decision. This isn't a logic over heart decision. This is, you need to listen more to your heart, more to your soul than it is to your logical, rational mind. Then we have tune out distractions. Yeah, definitely tune out distractions. You can't make a clear, concise decision if your energy is clouded, if you're distracted. We'll get two of these. Two of these for pile one. Give me some advice. New beginnings. Yeah, all of this shit is happening. Everything that is happening because you are closing cycles and opening new doors. When one door closes, another one opens. You're fertilizing new soil. Everything is changing right now, so you can't expect yourself or your emotions to stay the same. I'm hearing like a whirlwind of emotions and seeing like a tornado / hurricane. Everything, I always say, like, the rain has to take place in order for the rainbow to come about. You know, like with the Tower card, the tower has to come down in order for you to rebuild on solid ground. And Spirit is saying that, yeah, whatever you're losing, whatever losses that you're grieving, whatever challenges you're facing, it's just because the energy that you're letting go of is really heavy energy, and you've learned a lot from this. So grieve your losses, but know that you're coming into some beautiful new beginnings that are meant for you. Yeah, I just said beautiful new beginnings, and then we have beauty with the wood nymph. Yeah. See the beauty in life. See the good things. Stop looking at the negative. Look at the fucking positive. There's so much to be thankful for. It's reminding me of that episode of Big Mouth. I know probably a lot of people don't watch it, but I know a lot of people do. It's where Jessie, she was like depressed or whatever, and the grateful, it was like a gratefulness toad or some shit like that. He came and he was basically telling her like the things that she should be thankful for, and she really wasn't hearing it at first, but then later when some shit happened and she was tripping out, she started really just naming the things that she was grateful for, and it made her feel a lot better. And the things that she was grateful for wasn't big things. It was like, I'm grateful that I'm here, I'm grateful that, you know, I'm grateful for my parents, I'm grateful for my friends, and for everything that I have. It just little things like that. See the beauty in your life so that you can attract more of it. Because when you see the positive and you're always complaining and you're always saying, oh, this is happening to me, this is going like this, you know, nothing can ever be good for me, that's what you're going to attract into your life. But if you see the beauty, at least pick out 4 or 5 things. I'm hearing 3 for most of you, that's manageable, but 4 or 5 things would even be better that you're grateful for every day. You can do it in the morning, you can do it at night. It can be like waking up, these are the 3 things that I'm most grateful for, or going to sleep at night. Three things or events or people that I was grateful for today were, and then list off. And I feel like that would be a really good exercise for you. I heard I don't want to look stupid, and don't feel like you're looking stupid. You don't even have to do this around people, but I'm also hearing if you feel like the people around you would judge you for listing off the things that you're grateful for, then maybe they're not the people who should be around you. Your friends, the people who truly love you and care for you, they will 100%, like, they might be like, what are you doing? But if they know that that's something that you believe in, something that you feel like is going to work, they're going to want the best for you. Yeah, so let's get in. We're gonna get one from the goddess power first. Sorry, I'm weird. I just do shit like that. It just has to be intuition based. Okay, so what goddess has a message? Okay, yeah, what goddess has a message to give pile 1? What do you guys want to say? One goddess, please, just one. A goddess message for pile 1. Yeah. Some of you might be interested in Gaia or Bronwyn. I don't know who Bronwyn is, but I know Gaia. Gaia is Mother Earth, you know, nature. So yeah, with Bronwyn right here, I'm actually going to read this from the book because I've only pulled this card one time. But yeah, she's coming definitely to say that you need some forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for the people in your life, even forgiveness for all the people that have wronged you. If you hold on to a grudge, the only person that you're hurting is yourself. It's drinking poison, expecting the other person to drop dead. You're drinking poison, expecting the other person to drop dead. You're only hurting yourself by holding these grudges. Actually, yes, I am going to read it from the book. But this is also, I'm getting big forgiveness for yourself. Forgiveness for letting yourself be treated a certain way. Forgiveness for letting yourself do certain things. Forgiveness for maybe being naive, forgiveness for anything that you need to forgive yourself for maybe hurting somebody else or hurting yourself, not making the best decisions. You need to forgive. You need to forgive. And this is very much self-forgiveness. It could definitely, and do take it that way if it applies to forgive yourself, or I'm sorry, to forgive other people. But most of this is talking about self-forgiveness, forgiving yourself for the shit that you've done. Okay. Wow, right here. Okay. We're going to read the empowerment message and the alignment message, and then we're going to go on to the next. So we have empowerment message. Sometimes life invites us into conditions that challenge us to the core. As the Celtic goddess Bronwyn forgave those who caused her own death by a broken heart, she asks you to set yourself free from the seeds of resentment that will surely choke the life out of your dreams. We are wounded by others and weave stories about our hurts and losses that live in our hearts and our minds. We can come to distrust the potential of love and connection. No matter what your story is or when it began, forgiveness is the key to freedom here. Forgiveness allows for mending and repair, opening the heart to give and receive. If you need to forgive yourself or others, now is the time to do so. Keep your heart open and you can begin again. Only beauty, freedom, and treasures are found in the spirit of forgiveness. The goddess Bronwyn is here to support you. And then I'm going to read the alignment message. So we have, sometimes we unintentionally sometimes we unintentionally cause hurt or pain to others. Sometimes our motive really is to hurt. Now it is time for self-inventory and making amends. Your alignment task is to be 100% accountable for your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, motives, and intentions. You are not doing this, however, to experience forgiveness from someone else or even from yourself. It's to have the strength and fortitude to be accountable and take responsibility for your actions. In this way, neither guilt nor shame can take root in your heart. You stand empowered and humbled with your head held high, no matter the consequences. You will always be the beneficiary of such an act. The goddess Bronwyn says deep healing comes from this kind of courage and respect for others and yourself. Yep, and that's it. All right, let's see one message from the angels. I fucking love this deck. It's the Angelarium deck. Oracle of Emanations. They're fucking amazing, and I like them because the imagery is just not how you typically see angels. This is how I would really describe angel energy, if I'm being completely honest. Excuse me. Message from, what angel has a message for, and some of these names are like made up or switched around. I didn't read a lot of the deck. I didn't read any of the deck. So let's see what angel has a message for pile 1. Just one card, please. Pile 1 for pile 1. Thank you. Chesed, right hand, empathy. Just look at the imagery on this card for a second. This card is so fucking pretty. What I'm getting from this card is that there's a lot of pressure on you right now. And Chesed, or whoever's energy is emanating from this card, this angel or your angels would like you to cloak yourself. Okay, so we can easily energetically cloak ourselves anytime we want to. We just imagine a white light emanating from the center of our chest and then expanding and encompassing our body or our house or whatever. And after that, after we have our protection method up, then we just imagine yourself. And if you're not good at visualizing, just know or feel that you are cloaking yourself. Okay, and this cloak of invisibility or just cloak of protection will be just that. It will help your energy to be a little bit more closed off. It'll help from other energies trying to get into your energy. It'll help people and entities or anything of a lower vibration or a negative energy to stay out of your bubble or not be aware of your energy. It'll sort of just make you go by unseen, sort of, by the people who just don't need to see you. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna need to clear that energy and cloak your energy a little bit, because you might, like I said, you might have people or things around you that you aren't seeing clearly into, and your angels want you to be careful. But I am gonna read this also from the book as well, I think. Yeah, actually I want to do that. And they're also saying that you can protect the things, the people, the situations that you want to protect without having such a tight grip. Okay, I'm hearing let it breathe. Let it breathe. Okay. Oh shit. Sorry, this book is like annoying because there's no like table of contents or whatever. So I apologize. Chesed, the fourth emanation, the hand that embraces, the healing tears brought on by forgiveness. Wow, brought on by forgiveness of sins. Each kindness is repaid in kind. Okay. Chesed's force pulls humanity together, allowing peace to exist between us. This is the power to look inside the hearts of those around us and see that we are truly alike. Our need for love and kindness is an essential part of our existence and transcends all other differences that we might have. The blue orb's embrace extends across all existence. I don't know if you could see that, sorry. Chesed is at the very center of the pillar of mercy, defining its core characteristic and forming an extreme opposite to its female counterpart, Gavura, whatever. The two arms of the tree extend up in opposite directions. Chesed pulls tight so that Gavura cannot push away. Okay. This wrestling match cannot be won by either side, yet the struggle itself is meaningful because it is the struggle that defines our morality. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely like I said earlier, like a heart and head battle too. It's the battle of the divine masculine, divine feminine energies within yourself, because we all embody these energies. We all have these energies inside of us. So this is really your angels also really want to point out to you that you need to learn how to center your energy, and you need to learn how to better direct your energy as well. And the more you balance those divine, those feminine, those masculine energies, those yin yang energies, the easier it's going to be to do that. The easier it's going to be to channel your energy correctly and directly. All right, I think this is about it for your pile. So I hope this message resonated with you guys, and I will see you guys later. Thank you. Okay guys, whoever picked the second octopus, pile number 2 with the happy one, the yellow octopus. Okay, so this is your reading. I'm not necessarily picking up anything on the octopus as of right now, so. There is a sense of unsureness with this pile, though. Uncertainty, instability. What's going on with this pile's emotions? Pile number 2. Can I get some messages about pile 2's emotions? Okay, we'll take that too. So we have dreams. We have Neptune with dreams, Pluto with transformation, and then on the bottom of the deck we have North Node with destiny. Whatever the fuck whatever you're dealing with right now is very much spiritual. Even if it is a physical situation, a physical relationship, a job, whatever, more like a search for a job, a search for a relationship, whatever you're searching for right now, whatever journey you're on is very much spiritual, even if it is very much based in the physical plane, if that makes sense. I'm feeling like when it comes to your emotions, you might be very, like I said, uncertain, unsure. And I feel like this unsureness comes from not being able to see things clearly. I do feel like because there's a lot of things shifting in your environment, there's a lot of shit going on, you're getting a lot of messages through your dreams and shit like that. I do feel like because of this, your emotions are very scattered. And I'm really looking at the vultures on top, I think they're vultures, on top of Pluto. And vultures, they're, what's it called? What are they? They're the type of bird that feeds on dead things, right? They feed on things that's already dead. And I do feel like there's some situation that is already dead, or some feelings that should be deaded, a mindset that should be deaded, that you're still going back and picking up. You're still going back and feeding off of that situation, feeding off of that mindset, feeding off of these ideals, these things that should have been deaded already, these things that should be gone. You keep on going back to it. It's so like maybe a relationship that should be done, you keep on going back to it. A job that doesn't pay you enough or doesn't satisfy you, you keep going back to it, you know, in hopes that with dreams, in hopes that it might just turn out differently. But Spirit is saying this is not your destiny, okay? And right now it's time to take, this might definitely be because of a career. This is definitely time to take action. Definitely time to take action. Whatever you feel like your soul is, I feel like my soul is like jumping out of my chest. And this is your intuition and your spirit guides like, come on, no, this is not for you. Whatever you're sticking around in, whatever energies that you're allowing to consume your life right now, this is not part of your destiny. And they are trying, all these dreams that you're having, all of these maybe visions, clairvoyant visions that you're having in waking life, all these dreams that you're having, all the signs that you're seeing, everything that's happening right now is it's your spirit guides trying to point you in the direction of your destiny so that you can actually make the moves and stop living out of comfortability. Okay, your guides are very oomph right now, so they're very much wanting you to realize what is your destiny. Sorry, my daughter likes to squeak. But they're very much wanting you to realize what is your destiny. They're saying you already know what your destiny is, but you keep on trying to push it back. And for those of you that aren't sure what your destiny is yet, you're going to be coming into that realization very soon. So definitely follow everything that you're getting in your dreams, everything that you're seeing in any visions, anything that just, like, maybe somebody's talking about something and it just automatically clicks to you, oh shit, I heard that, I've seen this before. Or maybe just somebody says something and it just connects all these dots. Pay attention to when that shit happens, okay? Because that is very, very vital for you right now, is to really listen to and allow yourself to receive all of the visions, the thoughts, the information. I heard DNA upgrades, fucking divine downloads that are coming through. You need to pay attention to them. Don't push them out. All right, let's see, where are you right now in your emotions? One card. Where are you right now in your emotions? Power one. I heard you're happy, but you're not really happy. Yeah, it's like you're satisfied. Yeah, you're satisfied, but not really. Maybe you try and act like you're satisfied, or maybe it's just really hard for you to recognize that you're not. And this is all about, with the Fool right here, it's like, you know what moves you have to make. You've already started making the moves, but you're not letting go. He decided to jump off of the cliff, because in the regular tarot, he was looking over the cliff trying to see, maybe do I want to jump off the cliff? It's not like he just fell or that he was pushed or anything. He made the decision to jump off the cliff, and now it's like he's hanging on to it. Like, maybe I didn't make the right decision, but you'll never know if you made the right decision until you actually let yourself fall, and perhaps maybe you'll get caught. Okay, yeah, so you're in a phase of indecisiveness. Yeah, definitely a phase of indecisiveness. You're gonna be okay. Spirit wants you to know that you're gonna be all right. You just need to get out of this phase of indecisiveness. Where should you be right now with your emotions? Page of Pentacles, and I'm actually gonna get a card to clarify that. We're just gonna actually pick the back of the deck card. Yeah, Page of Pentacles and the Empress. You should be at a point right now that you're validating what you know, validating the things that you see, validating the signs and synchronicities that you're getting. All these signs that Spirit is throwing at you, you should be taking it and making something with it, not just sitting in this, oh my God, I see everything that you're throwing me, thank you for all the gifts, but what the fuck do I do with it? They want you to get up, get going. They're saying, we're sending you everything that you need, but you're staying stagnant because you're unsure. But really, in your heart, in your soul, you're sure. It's just that extra validation maybe that you need. And they're saying you don't really need this validation, and they're getting a little bit annoyed because they're like, okay, come on now, it's time to get going, buddy. Yeah. All right, how can you step into this energy, into these emotions that Spirit wants you or needs you to be in right now? One card, please. Okay. By just stepping out into the unknown. By not worrying if you're going to make the wrong mistake, by jumping off the cliff and letting go of that ledge, by allowing yourself maybe some room for error, allowing yourself to maybe quite possibly fail. If you don't take the leap, you'll never know if you're going to fail or if you're going to succeed. And perhaps you might succeed a lot more than you think you're going to succeed. It's like you guys have this fear of falling. You guys have this fear of falling, this fear of being not in control, this fear of, losing control, being vulnerable, this fear of, what if I don't make it? What if I don't get what I want to get? What if ultimately I do all of this for nothing? What if I let go of this ledge and I just fall and I die? That's the type of energy that I'm getting. You guys are very severe. You guys are very probably out there too. I'm getting like Scorpio Mars energy. I heard Pluto and Sagittarius energy. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that type of energy. But they're saying that you need to let the tower crumble. You need to let whatever's needing, just like with those vultures. You need to let whatever is needing to be let go. Whatever is dead, you need to dead it and let it be dead. They're dead. Look, they're dead. On the bottom, they said you need to dead it. You let it be dead. Let it be dead. That's it. You need to move on. You need to your spirit guides are not trying to be very mushy. They're not trying to, because I'm trying to add like an upside. They're saying, no, you need to let it be dead. Yeah, you need to let it be dead. You need to let it be dead. You need to stand in your power. You need to set your boundaries up. And this is going to really help with your emotions as well, because it's going to make you feel better about yourself. It's going to give you more confidence in yourself when you enforce those boundaries, and you notice that people stick to those boundaries that you enforce. Okay, let's get to Twitties. Twitties for pile 2, please. One more. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we have admit your vulnerabilities. What was I saying? Admit your vulnerabilities. Look forward. Yeah, don't look at the past. Everything happened in the past for a reason. You shouldn't be looking at the past. You should be focusing on what you can do better in your future. Okay, yeah, let go and enjoy. What was I just saying? Let go of what you need to let go of, so that you can nurture yourself, you can give to yourself, you can enjoy the things and the beauty of life. Okay, that's another message that I got for pile 1. Just enjoy the beauty of life. Stop letting everything get you down. It is okay to have emotions. It is not okay to sit in those negative ones. Okay, all right, let's see, let's get 2 messages from these, and then we'll get an angel card and a goddess card. We have purity. Yeah, this tower moment, you need to let the tower fall so that you could come into this newfound version of yourself, so that you could come into this better energy, this purer energy. Right now, you need to let things go so that you could clear your energetic channel, so that you could become a better version of yourself. Like I said, a more pure version of yourself, a version of yourself that doesn't operate out of ego anymore. You just operate out of unconditional love and understanding. And this doesn't mean that you let people walk all over you. This just means that you don't get into the toxicity anymore. You don't let this negativity stay negativity. You take that negativity and turn it into positivity. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so moving on to the next card. Sorry. Okay, I'm actually gonna take this. Okay, so the next card is activation after purity. So what I'm getting right here with this activation, like I said, this shit is happening for a reason. This tower, you letting all the shit that you need to let go of go, and allowing yourself to actually dead this version of yourself, dead this situation, dead this job, dead this relationship, whatever the fuck it is. You allowing these changes to happen is going to be the activation that you need. You may not be 100% sure of it. I'm hearing you're not sure of it because you didn't do it. It's just like when a kid says, I don't like that, and you're like, did you even try it? And they say no. Well, of course you don't know if you like that, because you never tried it. You don't know, you know. And of course you never know if you're gonna fall because you didn't let go of the ledge yet. You know, sometimes you just need to take that leap and have the trust and the faith in the universe that everything's going to go the way that you want it to go. Or at least it's going to go the way that it needs to go. Not even the way that you want it to go, the way that it needs to go. All right. Angel message first, and then we're going to get into our goddess messages. All right, what do the angels have to say to pile 2? Angel of Sky, and I like the book definition of this one. This is basically, I'm pretty sure, just about being protected in all the decisions that you make and being balanced and grounded. Wait a second, because I'm not sure, and I actually do want to read this one from the book. We have Angel of Sky, Angel of Sky. Yeah. The shield bearer and gatekeeper who stands outside the gateway between Angelarium and the expanse of existence, a benevolent figure whose compassion knows no bounds or equals. Okay, sorry. Sakiel blesses and protects, shielding us from storm and fire alike. The sky forms a ring around the earth many times over. Its movement forms the clouds, obscures the sun, and reminds us that Sakiel stands guard. So this is basically saying that with whatever you do, yeah, and right here on the back of this, well, not now, but before I got that last card with that activation, on the back of the deck was the protection card. So this is just basically saying that you're protected. Your angels want you to know that they have your back, and that what is meant to be yours, what is destined to be yours, what is rightfully yours, what you worked out at the beginning of this life, of this existence, to be yours in this lifetime, it is going to be yours, and you are bound to have it. But I'm hearing the end result is always going to be the same, but it's up to you how long you take to get there. And the longer you take to sit in these lessons and allow things to unfold the way that they need to unfold, or maybe allow things to crumble if they need to fucking crumble, the longer you take, the longer it's gonna take to get to what you envision. Because ultimately you're gonna get to what you envision, a better version than what you envision it to be. But it's like, how long are you gonna let yourself sit in this energy, you know? Because that's going to affect how long it's going to take for you to get to what you want to get to. Lakshmi, fortune. That's literally what we're talking about, your destiny. We had destiny, we have angel of the sky. Look forward. We have purity, activation, tower, and then we have, like I said, destiny. Yeah, exactly. So yeah. This is just saying, accept everything that's going on, because everything that's going on is happening for greater reason, and just do what you know that you need to do. Don't worry about everything that's transpiring right now. Just worry about what you can do out of what is transpiring. What can you let go of? What do you need to actually keep hold on to? It's like I'm thinking about the show Hoarders, like when they finally start cleaning out the house and then they're separating everything into bins. So are we keeping this or are we getting rid of this? And you know, it's like you need to get rid of a little bit more than what you're going to keep, but you still need to go through it and sort out the things in your life that's like, okay, well, what do I need? What do I really need? Like truly need, and not just want. That was 2 cards, sorry. Okay, what goddess has a message for pile 2? What can you tell us, please? One goddess, please, with a message for pile 2. We literally got, it's funny because I got this in a reading for myself, these people together. We have Kuan Yin with compassion, and then Sakyil, and then he talked about compassion as well. So yeah, with Kuan Yin, I'm actually going to read her from the book because I just really like the book definitions, and when I memorize it and start, you know, to put my own shit on it, then we'll do that. But yeah, you need to have compassion. Most of all, I'm getting compassion for yourself, definitely compassion for others, but most of all, compassion for yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself either. Okay, don't be too hard on yourself. That's definitely what I'm getting from that. And this I'm also seeing is speaking about your angels and your guides. They have a lot of compassion. They're saying shit might be rough, but it's not as rough as it could be. Yeah, your guides, your spirit guides, mostly your ancestors, they're very much like, but they're still like, we love you, but you got to get the fuck on track. That's the energy that I'm getting, definitely. Let me read this from the book. Where are you going? You can't go nowhere in that chair, girl. So the empowerment message, it says, compassion is what's needed right now to help you release perfectionism, and defensiveness. The purpose of compassion is to help reduce suffering in the world, so be mindful not to judge yourself or others too harshly as you stumble through life's obstacle course. In fact, tuning into the energy of compassion and kindness almost instantly eradicates the stirred up energy of controlling thoughts and knee-jerking behaviors. The Chinese goddess of compassion, Kuan Yin, gently nudges you to ask yourself this question: what would kindness do in this situation, no matter the situation? If you approach everything with that in mind, you will discover solutions and new paths unfolding before you. In fact, living with compassion as your guide really changes everything, right down to the products you buy and the food you eat. Ew, you spitty nasty girl. Okay, sorry. Today, make kindness a priority. The world will be a better place, and you will feel amazing. You'll feel amazing as you see the miracles light up where you least expect them. So yeah, that also might be saying that, like, with some people or some situations that you feel like you shouldn't be so compassionate with, maybe try and throw some compassion in there. Maybe you might see a difference. And especially if you're like, no, like, this person, believe me, I know them, it's not going to be a difference. Or this situation, believe me, is not going to be a difference, because this is just always going to be like that. And Spirit's like, maybe not. Maybe not. So maybe have a little bit of compassion, a little bit of understanding, even for the people that you really don't feel like you should have it for. Yeah, try to be a little bit more sensitive. Okay. Alignment message. Are you feeling overwhelmed by all the suffering in the world, and you can't imagine how you can make a difference? Do you feel hopeless over how we treat nature and others? The goddess Kuan Yin knows that this is an important time of reckoning and reordering, but wants you to be careful not to fall into a pit of despair. If you allow the media to fill your mind with the constant barrage of what's wrong in the world, you will become numb and unable to move. The good news is in your alignment task. First, focus your mind locally. Your choice is not to save the whole world, but to bring your attention to where you can help. Even the smallest step towards greater compassion is huge. Girl? Yeah, even the smallest step towards greater compassion is huge. Educate yourself about cultural issues and be better and more conscious and sensitive about your choices. I'm sorry, y'all. She's just growling at me because I am not giving her attention. But yeah, educate yourself about cultural issues and be better and more conscious and sensitive about your choices. Lending a helping hand to someone in need, volunteer your time, and choose one act of random kindness daily to alleviate suffering. Do what you can and make that count. All right, y'all. You guys hear it's time for me to go. So I hope this message resonated with you guys. If it did, let me fucking know. And I will see you guys whenever I see y'all. Well, whenever y'all see me.